the ruling class bloodlines, and the 21 seats. This is the fourth of 19 videos that will tell the story of the ruling class bloodlines, the 21 seats, and the two possible timelines that lie ahead of us. One of these timelines will erase the other, based on the decisions that humanity makes over the next 2 generations. Part 4. What happened to these 21 seats after Marduk's active rule ended, and how their remnants appear in present-day elite structures? After Marduk's active rule diminished, not through death in the human sense, but through a withdrawal from direct physical governance, the 21 seats entered a long phase of adaptation, fragmentation, and covert continuation. Phase 1. The dissolution of direct command. Without Marduk's central authority to arbitrate unions and settle disputes, rivalries between seats began to intensify. Some lineages sought alliances with other off-world factions, both Anunnaki and non-Anunnaki, to strengthen their position. Others turned inward, focusing on consolidating local power rather than the global oversight Marduk had maintained. Phase 2. Migration and reseeding. As ancient empires fell, Sumer, Akkad, Old Kingdom Egypt, many seat holders physically relocated to new centers of influence. Bloodlines split into visible and shadow branches. Visible branches maintained ceremonial kingship, priesthood, or noble titles. Shadow branches moved into merchant, banking, and secretive priestly orders, preserving influence without public exposure. Phase 3. Integration into emerging civilizations. Seat descendants intermarried with rising powers in Persia, Greece, Rome, and later European monarchies. Through strategic unions, fragments of multiple seats were recombined into fewer, more consolidated bloodlines, reducing the original 21 into a smaller network of interlinked dynasties. Phase 4. The occult preservation orders. From the fall of Rome onward, several secretive orders emerged specifically to guard the genealogies, rituals, and inherited covenants of the seats. Some of these became the roots of modern fraternal, knightly, or esoteric societies, carrying forward the symbols and oaths from Marduk's era, often without openly naming him. Phase 5. Present-day remnants. The purest surviving strands of these bloodlines are found in a handful of European aristocratic houses, certain Middle Eastern dynasties, and old wealth merchant families whose influence extends globally. In modern structures, their presence is less about overt throne rule and more about controlling key choke points in finance, resource distribution, and transnational governance. A number of these families still honor ancient binding agreements, not always knowingly, through ceremonial dates, architectural alignments, and the use of specific heraldry and colors. Current state. Their energetic hold is weaker than in any era since Marduk's rise, due to blood dilution, public awakening, and the collapse of old control grids. Yet because many of their descendants occupy nodal positions of power, they can still exert disproportionate influence when acting in unison. Some members are consciously dismantling the inherited control structures, while others cling to the original hierarchy in an attempt to restore it. End of Part 4.